Alright, let's make sure this is on. And the audio works. Hey, audio confirmed. Alright, everybody, welcome to Operation Rage, U.S. Turn 5 from the volcano lair in Kansas City, Missouri. Good morning, good evening. I'm going to get through this fast, I think, because I do not feel well. Alright, let me switch to the financials. Alright, the U.S. had $81. They buy 2 Strat infantry artillery combos for 19 apiece. Carrier and 2 fighters for 36, and an infantry artillery combo for 7. There are a couple of combats, so let's run through those. Good evening, everybody. All right, we're gonna invade Normandy. We're gonna take all this stuff, the 3 infantry, the tank, the mech, and the artillery that are in Casablanca. They're gonna hop on these 3 transports. They're gonna come up here. These fighters, the fighter and the attack bomber, are gonna go 1, 2, 3, and land on the carrier here in the channel, which will move up here in a minute. All right, that's all the combat on that side because the bomber can't make it. All right, let's move to the west. Really, the only combat is we're going to kill these 2 subs here. 1 destroyer from 25 is going to go 1, 2. 1 submarine is going to go 1, 2 as well. Okay, the the 3 fighters and 1 tactical bomber from these 2 carriers are going to go 1, 2. And they're going to have 2 spaces left. They're going to go 3, 4 into the P-57. All right. Yeah, I'm not going to use that because I'm going to use that as a troop mover. Okay. And that's it for combat, I do believe. All right. Let's ride over here. All right. Since we're pointed there, let's do that one first. I have a destroyer, so your submarines can't submerge and run away. So there's your 2 subs there. I've got a boosted tactical bomber, 3 fighters, and 2 submarines that actually have first strike. So fighter, attack, destroyer, and 1 submarine. Excuse me. All right, so I'm going to try to use my first strike on one of them. Hey, Bandit. First strike missed. Here's the 4, the 3 3s, and the 2. 2 hits. That'll kill the subs. And will they kill the American sub in return? They do not. Okay. Bang, bang. Those guys are toasty. All right. Normandy. So it'll be a fairly short one. Just the 2 Italian infantry in defense. I have a fighter, attack bomber combo. Artillery, paired infantry, a tank. Let's see. Artillery, paired infantry. So, artillery, mech, fighter bomber. Sorry, my head's fucked up. Here's a tank, and then I have 1, 2, 3 regular infantry, like so. All right, 2 hits please. 3 hits will do the job. I'd really like to keep all those guys, and we will. All right. So Italy goes down 2. US goes up 2, like so. Oh, I forgot a roundel. Okay. All right. Let's. All right. Non-combats. The carrier, 1, 2, will come up here and catch the fighter and the attack bomber. Along with the 2 destroyers. The other transport is going to stay in A30 to keep the bonus going, or keep killing Italy's bonus, as it were. Okay, I'm going to take 1 strap bomber from the eastern U.S., and it's going to pick up a AAA and an infantry, because that's all I got right now. Let chip off. All right, and he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 into the UK. These infantry in Morocco and French West Africa are going to fall back to Casablanca, keep the bonus going, because we like money. So that leaves all that there. All right. Other places in the world. The strap bomber here is going to pick up the 2 infantry in India and go 1, 2, 3, 4 and land in Kansu, like so. The strap bomber and the fighter are going to stay there. All right. You see everything here, basically. All right. The whole fleet here from P25 is going to go down to P57, including the transports, which hold 3 mechs and 3 infantry. Three mechs, 3 infantry, they'll unload into Queensland. So the 2 carriers, the battleship, the cruiser, the destroyer. This fighter stays here. The 3 transports will move, obviously. 1 destroyer from here will go 1, 2, 3 into P18. The other 4 will go into P25. There's a strap bomber with an infantry and an artillery on the east coast. It's going to pick them up and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and land an infantry and an artillery into Pearl with a strap bomber. There's a fighter still there. These fighters here will go 1, 2. Fighters and attack bomber will go land in Queensland, like so. Then a destroyer and a sub there. All right. I think that's it. Let me place my new units. I've got a carrier and 2 fighters that will go into P7. An infantry and an artillery. Here, let's see. Let's go in the west. 1 infantry and artillery will go into the western U.S. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units over there. And then over here on the east coast, we'll drop 2 infantry, 2 artillery, and 2 strat bombers to carry them. Okay, that should do it. Disposition of units. In England, we've got a AAA, an infantry, and a air transport. The Channel, 2 destroyers, 3 transports, a carrier, a fighter, and an attack bomber. Normandy, 3 infantry, a mech, a tank, and an artillery. The Eastern U.S., 2 strat bombers, 2 artillery, 2 infantry, and AAA. Morocco, or Casablanca, 2 infantry. Gibraltar, 2 fighters. Kansu, 2 infantry, and a strat bomber. India, a strat bomber and a fighter. Let's see. Infantry and 2 AAA in Alaska. Carrier and 2 fighters off the west coast. An infantry and an artillery on the west coast. 1 destroyer in P-18. 4 destroyers in P-25. A bomber and infantry and artillery and a fighter in Hawaii. Sub and a destroyer in the Carolines. And off of Queensland. Oh, forgot about these guys. I'm going to move this infantry and the artillery that were already here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to India. I'm going to go around. I think I showed that. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I don't have to worry about the AAA on your battleship. So India has 2 strat bombers, an infantry, artillery, and a fighter. It is a sad day to be a sub. Queensland has 3 mechs, 3 infantry. C-Zone off of Queensland has a sub, 3 transports, destroyer, cruiser, battleship, 2 fighters, 2 carriers, 3 fighters, and an attack bomber. And that is it. U.S., we'll go to the money. U.S. had 55. They've lost 2. We're up $4 now. So 57 on the IPC tracker with 26 in bonuses. So we will collect 81 again next turn. Yeah, no convoys or anything. So that's it. All right. Thanks, guys. Have a good night. I think I got everything right. Let me know if I didn't. All right, I'm going to get my daughter and go to bed. Have a good night, guys.